Today on the Heritage Concern. The continuation of Chapter 2, BETHALTO Through the Years. In 1965, by Leslie Edward Prain, simply entitled Music.
Another exceptional family orchestra was the Zimmermans. There was only one like it, and this was it. I enjoyed many happy hours in their home. In those days, families stayed close to home, and this family was no exception. Of course, this gave them plenty of time to become an accomplished unit. The members were as follows: Leah, violin; Hazel, piano, sometimes Pearl as a second pianist; Ted, cornet; Lyman, slide trombone; and could he play, Marion, sax, and occasionally Pearl on the drums. It was always a treat to listen to them, and that part of town was favored day and night. They too played at churches, graduation exercises, gave local concerts, and home-type recitals. The Zimmerman Family Orchestra was quite an attraction to the youth of BETHALTO and resulted in the Zimmerman home being an entertainment center and an excellent stop for a coffee break. Sometimes a game of pinochle would run into the wee hours. One night about 1 a.m., our pinochle game was interrupted by a knock at the door. The late-night visitor was looking for Preacher Clements, as he was wanting to get married. Mr. Henry Zimmerman cannot be forgotten, as he was the author of a splendid history book and biographical account of the BETHALTO area boys who served under Old Glory in World War I. This book can be found today on many home library shelves. The Zimmerman family spelled hospitality personified. Barbershop groups were also a fad back in the good old days, and BETHALTO was no exception. Bill Wayan's barbershop was the headquarters. The orchestration of this self-entertaining group was Bill Havenhill, violin; Bill Wayan, bass fiddle; Jake Apple, violin; and Jack Morgan on guitar. Bill Wayan, a distant relative, operated the barber shop and in his spare time played the bull fiddle. Jake Apple, operator of the BETHALTO elevator, is a former resident of Keysport, Illinois, and a father of a very fine family. A native of BETHALTO, Jack Morgan was the guitar player and a man with considerable musical talent. As I bring the story of this group to a close, two numbers were their favorites: Red Wing and Over the Waves. William and Alinda Nineveh entertained in the latter part of this musical era. Bill enjoyed nothing better than to play for a group at the American Legion Hall or for a party in his hometown. He played the violin and trap drums while Linda tickled the ivories. These two were a most wonderful couple, and with their passing, BETHALTO suffered quite a loss. Bill was an active Legionnaire and Rotarian, and Linda was a member of both ladies' auxiliaries. Zion Lutheran Church never had more faithful members. They were filled with community spirit and were involved up to their necks with homecoming parades, the village park, and local government. Thus, I close this chapter as it was started, that this era of speed and automation has eliminated such musical organizations we enjoyed in the past.